There's obviously a lot of insurance providers out there. Very few of them provide errors and omissions insurance.
That's
But
right.
to know that there you can go to Front Row and there's an actual entertainment package, I think is really useful for
Yeah.
producers because then you're not trying to explain an industry to someone who just doesn't understand.
Yes.
You have a package specifically for that purpose that contemplates the nuances that other brokers just probably it's above their pay.
And yeah, I mean, this is what we're dealing with all the time. So if you go to a general commercial broker, they're not going to have the understanding of it because they're not doing it. Yeah, they may understand manufacturing really well, or there's other things they know, but this isn't something. I mean, we do tend to receive a lot of calls and emails from other brokers that have clients that are, doing something. The better brokers will always basically refer them over to us and say, "Look, you guys take care of this because we don't know what we're talking about." And it's funny. I had a client once say to me, he was in the commercial business, so they were producing commercials, and he said, "Steve, what makes you really valuable to me is what I don't have to tell you." Meaning that we know how we know about this stuff. You're talking about certain equipment. We understand what's going on behind the scenes. And so whether that's a film production, a TV production, a commercial, a short film, or a live production, it's hugely valuable to talk to somebody who has been on set, who understands the equipment. We have relationships with all the rental companies who understand their requirements around insurance. We know where the hot buttons are. And I think one of my colleagues, David Hamilton, who's our CEO, his thing is always, we want to make insurance the easiest line item on your budget. We just don't want you to worry about it, right? And we're going to do it quickly and efficiently. And yeah, I the number of times I've seen, particularly on E&O, because that is an area, the media liability is an area where you will sometimes see other brokers trying to find coverage for their clients. And they think about it like they do other professional liability products. And so they get into it and they start to realize, and quite frankly, the insurers that provide that coverage, they don't really want to deal with a general broker. They don't want it because there's a lot of hand holding. There's a lot of things that will be taking place that they're just not used to. And so therefore what happens is, the client ends up incurring more legal fees at their end. The risk of incurring more legal fees with the insurers council goes up. So yeah, just having a nice, quick, efficient, lots of shorthand. And I think we bring a lot of shorthand to the conversation with people. We know what to ask. We know what the hot buttons are.